Hello and a big welcome back to all my subscribers, and if you're not a subscriber, why not? Today I want to go into a deep dive into the return statement in C. Now this is a well used and well understood expression in C, and the syntax is really easy to learn. It's simply the use of the word return and possibly a statement to be evaluated. So it's used to terminate the execution of the function and return a value to the calling statement, calling function. Now, the expression after the keyword return is optional, and if it isn't there, then it'll just return a void. But if it is there, it returns the value indicated. Now the use case is really simple. You're basically just returning the values or ending the function. So the most common use case is to actually return a value, and in this case we're returning a plus b. Next, you can use the return statement to handle a potential error or avoid an error condition. In this example, we avoid the divide by 0 by just returning a 0, or we returned the actual division. So you can have an if statement and you can return different things from the function. Now, some of the things you need to look out for when you're doing a return is some code written after the return statement is not going to be executed. Now, you would think that this would never happen, but it does happen, and people have been caught out by just having a return statement where they didn't think it was, or a return statement that is going to be evaluated when they didn't think it was going to be evaluated. So if it's inside an if statement that actually gets evaluated as true all the time, for example. You should avoid returning any local variables because they will get deallocated. So if you've created a string, it's going to be deallocated. So make sure that what you're passing back to the calling function has been declared externally to this function. Again, the keyword is followed by an optional expression, and if it's evaluated, it's returned to the calling function, and if it's omitted, it's a void. So you can use early returns, as we shown earlier, to handle error functions. You can return multiple points with conditional statements to return different values. You can nest functions in order to return values to the outer function, and you can return values. You should return a value using meaningful constants, so something that makes sense for other people who are reading your code. Now you can return pointers to dynamically allocated memory or elements within an array. And another advanced concept or trick you can use is to return a structure. So if you need to return multiple values from this function, for example in this one x and y, you can return the structure rather than the individual, because remember that you're only going to be able to return one value from a return statement. It won't return multiple values. Now, having said that, you can use variable length arguments list, which is a sort of a special library that you can use to return dynamic numbers, a dynamic number of arguments. So you want to explore that in length. And there are some compiler specific extensions to the way that return works. You should look at your compiler and see what it believes it's going to return. So that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you like this sort of thing, please like and subscribe and all that stuff. And I'll see you later. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.